Hey, let's get into this.
Doechii.
Hey.
I don't have too many negative things to say about this, but I do have a negative. So you could go first. If
Okay.
You want.
So Doechii is a artist that is signed to TDE. I think she signed with Capital in 2021 or something like that. I don't know if it's a distribution. I should have did more research on that. But I got familiar with her, I think, in 2020, I believe. She had a single called Girls that was out in like 2016, but I heard it like later. And then I actually got really familiar with her on the track with Isaiah Rashad. And I was like, all right, this Doechii chick, I did a little research on her. She was from Tampa, Florida, whatever. Southern girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm
You
always
didn't talk about her
support.
most viral song?
What?
The What It Is.
No.
Girls?
I didn't even know she sung that song.
I didn't either. That's why someone said that on my timeline. I forgot who it is, but shout
I
out
found
to you.
out Saturday.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Ty.
Yeah.
I just remembered. There's like, yeah, she had this big song. I'm like, yeah, that song is way bigger than her. That's like a Magnolia and Playboy Cardi situation all over.
And it was so crazy. Like, so I told you I did my deep dive listen to an EP, seeing some of the, like what she brings to the table. Cause I only had little snippets of her, right? Did not, when I was going through and I heard that song, I'm like, this her? I did not know she made that song, B. I used to hear it everywhere on TikTok, especially with my girl playing it. So I'm like, okay, how is this? It's a lot of praise on this mixtape she put out. So I'm like, okay, I just want to get to know her. Let me listen to all her prior projects just to see what I'm getting. B. I love this joint, bro. Really, really solid mixtape. I think it's a really good debut because, yes, she mentioned it a lot not a lot, but in some songs, like, I'm not like just this pop chick. I can do this, I can do that. Pretty much, I'm no genre.
Nasty.
But anyways,
Nasty.
so the first 5 tracks, bro, she's rapping. Like, that was just dope to me. And all 5 tracks of this production, loved it all, bro. Like, yo, what in the world? I'm like, dang, this is dope. Next track, I'm like, this is dope. Because I was about to text you like, yo, B, these first 5 tracks, she ain't playing. And then with Skip, she did the little 25 lighter sample.
Loved it.
I'm like,
Loved
love this beat. Love how she did. Because like in the beginning, gave you a little snippet of the sample, finished it off at the end. And I love her little flows. Yeah. On the flow of this, she was like singy, rappy type of flow, a little melodic-ish a little bit. Hide and seek, kind of switched it up a little bit. You could tell her she's like in this part of the sequences of the album, you know, she's going away from like the hip hop, the rapping. She went into hide and seek, which is that track I didn't really care for as much, but she did have a little flow, kind of sound like Kendrick. I forgot on one song, kind of sound like Kendrick. And Bloom was like more of an interlude, you know. And I remember going into Wait, more a little singy track, talking about more kind of introspection, just praying like, yo, bro, like life, don't try to do too much too fast. Pretty much, I was like, oh, I like this. And then Death Row, I'm trying to remember how my perspective on Death Row was pretty cool. I like that one as well. I really enjoyed that track. Profit, I enjoyed, and then Boom Bap, I think was my favorite. I love Boom Bap, bro. I just loved her energy. Especially one thing about her, I love her energy, her flows. I love her voice. Like she could be monotone, but she still show characteristics in her. To me, she's charismatic. Like just going back to a song like "Denial in a River," and just at the end, just having that breathe skit, and then us mentioning earlier in the podcast about about the little panties thing line. It was like ew, but like it's certain lines and bars that rappers say that make you want to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like how she said, like, it don't go away, that line don't go away. You like, ew. It's a nasty line. So I think it was like, you know, it was meant to say that because, like, that, ew. Like, she probably didn't want, you know? It's just, I don't know. Something about her, I think she has the it factor, bro. Like, me jamming this album, I didn't feel out of place. Because, like, not to be a misogynist, but sometimes when I listen to certain female rappers, like, I can't really relate to some of the stuff they talk about. And, like, with this, like the TDE approach and how they package this project, I really liked it, bro. Like, it's 19 tracks showing a lot of her diversity, her singing, her rapping skills. The production on this is like, bro, I don't know how. The production on here is just super good to me, bro. It wasn't no production on here. I was like, yo, I didn't really like this beat. And like, it's probably a few songs that like, I didn't really care about. And I'm like, okay, I really would have probably enjoyed it more if they kind of like put some of the last half
songs
kind of like away a little bit. Maybe have one there, you know, keep one there just to show that diversity. But like, I feel like a good 14, 15 track list probably would have been better. And in it, like Alligator Bites Never Heal, like that track, it's a good track to me. You could end it off with that, but I just feel like like the Flower Flies. I'm thinking like Sliding, like them type of tracks. To me, I didn't really care for. I feel like you could have kind of like shortened it with that and still ended out with that title track because I feel like that track I still like to kind of give you a SZA vibe. I don't know if SZA helped her wrote that or whatever. We can look and check and see because it really gave me a SZA vibe as well. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? No SZA on there. But got Cal Banks. He's from Dallas, bro. That producer Cal Banks. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this, man. I thought I was gonna come in and not really like this because when you see a lot of praise on Twitter, you just like, all right, bro. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to go in with too much expectations, and I really was thoroughly surprised, and I really enjoyed this, bro. Like I listened to this, like I said, 2.5 times. I was on my third listen on my way here and then finished, but I got nothing but good things, man. I think she's really dope voice, and I think she shows that she can make a viral track. You know, she did that song, didn't even know that was her. So that to me, that shows a lot of like diversity, bro. Like that shows that, hey, I can be here, I can be there, and I can rap with the best of them. And that's all I gotta say right now, man. What about you?
Mm-hmm. So for me, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
This was good. Mm-hmm. This was very solid. I have my critiques, I have my opinions, but for right now, let me give it its praise.
Yeah.
This is a project that we needed within the space of hip hop from a woman.
Yeah.
We needed this. Because if you guys have not been following the podcast for a while, I've been doing these women discography deep dives. A lot of these women aren't really that good. They can rap all right. They can make a radio song, but they can't really give you that personality,
some substance,
that introspection, that substance. Something to actually put... This right here is home cooked meal right here.
Yeah.
All the other food right there is fast food. This right here, and I know you said debut project. I like to call it like a breakout project. Yeah. The project that isn't your first, but it kind of breaks you out to like the mainstream or breaks you out to a wider audience of people. And that's why I would like to call it Alligator Bites Never Heal, because to me, this gave me a good amount of variety, a good amount of substance, and a good amount of a showcase of what Doechii can do on a project. And most of this, no features. There was like, one feature on here?
Yeah.
Really...
And we don't even know him.
Really stellar way of going about this. The production was solid. Her rapping ability was solid. Everything was really good. This was really well executed itself. Mm-hmm. I don't have much problems with this, but I do have some critiques. Yeah. And they're more so critiques because I've been able to experience other artists kind of in a similar vein. Okay. Now, I first heard of Doechii from her song International Swamp Anthem. Her whole thing is a swamp thing because she's from Tampa, Florida. Swamp, alligators. Yeah, you get it. She did that rendition where she got the beat of International Players Anthem from UGK. She got on that. She did bad on it. Yeah. I didn't want to listen to her again. She had the What It Is song. I'm thinking she's just going to be another viral hip-hop rap girl. I didn't think she was really going to do anything. But, you know, she had some stuff come out, some singles. I didn't listen to them. I saw some of the clips on Twitter. People was hyping it up. Felt like TDE was kind of paying these bigger accounts, which I don't mind that, but y'all are saying the exact same thing. Y'all not changing it up. This is why I can't take y'all's word for granted. I mean, I do take it for granted because y'all's word can't be trusted. I don't appreciate people being bought off to promote something. Promote it, but don't put your opinion on it like, oh, she's really being
probably not even bought off. They could be bought off in the same like, oh, we can give you this album for, quicker. I mean, not quicker, but early.
They was promoting that Boom Bap song.
Yeah, Boom Bap.
And it literally had like both accounts put satire in their thing. Like, this is a satire look on Boom Bap rap and so. I'm like, y'all both use that word. I'm like, I don't like that.
Oh, maybe you think they told them that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got bought off to promote it rather than actually like say your actual opinion on it and talk. Just talk about it. We'll pay you to talk about it. So that's why, like I said, them accounts I really don't trust them like that. For me on this project right here, like I said, stellar, phenomenal project. For me, a top 10 project, and this is knocking Doja Cat's Scarlet out because I put the Scarlet on there because the Deluxe came out. Yeah. And so that's why I put it on my top 10. This is going to knock that off and replace that album for top 10 of 2024. Right on. This is a great project. Yeah. Great skill showcase. Doechii is not doing anything wrong. But I do have some critiques.
What's your critiques, bro?
People was hyping this up. Do I feel like the hype was warranted? I feel like someone should be hyped up, yes, but I feel like the hype wasn't as warranted for people to talk about this project like it was because I feel like a lot of them ain't listening to someone like a Doja Cat. A lot of them haven't done their research on a Nicki Minaj. I've done this because, I've went through these discographies. Right. To me, she is the female version of the game. She is a chameleon. She blends in with whatever style she really wants to emulate at that time. Because for me, Doechii The one thing I felt missing from this was her identity. I said it on Twitter. This was my first time listening to the album. She sounds like Isaiah Rashad and Nicki Minaj. Because to me, this is Isaiah Rashad production. I'm not a huge fan, so I'm not like, oh yeah, the production's really different. If you're looking at this from an outside lens, because I'm not a huge Isaiah Rashad fan, I like his music. He makes good music.
It's the same, some of the same producers.
And so, to me, it feels like you went to Isaiah Rashad, got his leftovers, which he has great production.
Well, TDE, bro. All this is so TDE to me.
I feel like Absol kind of goes on a bit different, different production.
But I think they pick. No, I'm just saying, like, how they touch like Absol comes from a different like background from like SZA, freaking Isaiah, and her. You know, these are the newer. Even if you look at some of the other artists too, like Rayvon and all of them. Like this is the new generation. So like if you think of Isaiah and SZA, they was the new generation from after them. To me, this follows that formula when it comes to like songs like Wait. Like I just can tell, like I'm not in the room, but I could tell that like anybody like Punch or any of these guys, they like, yo, you need this type of song. Of course they're gonna, because a lot of these producers are, I wouldn't say in-house producers, but they producers that work with Isaiah. They work with they even work with old dude on here, the dude we reviewed his album. What's his name? That was with Schoolboy Q.
Devin
Malik. Yeah, he even produced some stuff on here. So it's, to me, it's the same branch. So the Isaiah, the only thing with the Isaiah thing, what reminded me of Isaiah was mostly some of the production, some of the beat switches. But I think with her, I think she showed a lot of her identity.
To me, and so to me, sound wise, aesthetically, this sounds like Isaiah Rashad.
Not to me.
Like I said, I'm more of an outside looking in. This is like the thing where it's like when you get an older person to listen to hip hop, they're like, oh, this all sounds the same.
Yeah.
This is me. This sounds the same. Similar. Like if you like this, you going for sure like an Isaiah Rashad. If you like Isaiah Rashad, you for sure gonna like this. We both like Isaiah Rashad. We both like this. I haven't seen no one on my timeline that doesn't like Isaiah Rashad and didn't like this.
Because I think it's good.
No, it's good, but I'm saying it's. You see why I'm coming with the comparison?
I see what you're
saying. They
saying,
both make great projects, but they both make great projects. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but like I'm not even trying to like I know you got your critiques, but I can't critique her because she did something good as well. Because like you can get somebody, I know, but you can give somebody else this and they don't do nothing.
I said this is my critique because for me it sounded, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounded like it was. And I know one of them, I forgot who said, this is giving me the same feeling that Kendrick Lamar did with Section 80. I'm like, no, this is giving me the same feeling with Sylvia demo to me.
Yeah, I'm saying, this more of that. If I'm going to feel that way, Section 80, hell no.
So, yeah, someone from Top TD, I think it was Top, said, I got the same feeling from this album that I did with Kendrick Lamar's Section 80.
You think it's because it's that, this that breakout track, that breakout album? Maybe you think it's that? That breakout, like you said, breakout project?
I think so,
Section 80 was,
but I feel like this is more so a Sylvia demo.
Another breakout, but I'm saying from his perspective, he's the guy. If it's top, if you thinking it's top, he's over it. So maybe he's like, I remember when Section 80 came out, Kendrick took us off. So maybe this is something that he feels. That's probably that feeling. But from a feeling from our perspective, a fan perspective, could be from that lens. Yeah. Maybe he's looking at it in a different lens. If you said it was top, that's why.
Yeah, I don't know who. Someone from TDE.
If it was top TDE people, they probably looking at it in a way of like, this is how we felt when this came out, and how the energy that we got from everybody and received it. But when it comes to Sylvia demo, it's like something you wasn't expecting. Because I remember Isaiah had the mixtape or whatever, but like you wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that nobody was really expecting. I think that's probably the feeling we giving because like Sylvia demo gave me that. But I don't know if you're going from a sound wise
and just for who they are as an artist because. People who didn't know Isaiah Rashad, when they heard that, they was like, oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
To me, this is giving me that same feeling, but it also sounds somewhat similar. And to me, it's going to have that same effect for her in her career. Like I said, I like this. But also, my thing is she wears her influences on her sleeve, which isn't always a bad thing. Because she owns what she does, and she did it well. But to me, because I said it on Twitter this weekend, I said, this is if Nicki Minaj never went pop. This sounds good. I wanted something like this from Nicki when I was listening to her discography. I got what I wanted from this. To me, and I had to look it up because I had to make sure. This sounds almost like Scarlet with Isaiah Rashad production. And Scarlet, which is Doja Cat's album, which is her rap album, she sounds a lot like Doja. which she sounds, Doja takes from that Nicki tree.
Yeah.
She also takes from that Nicki tree. Yes, she sounds like Lil' Kim here and there. She sounds a lot like Nicki for most of these tracks. This is why I say she's like the game for females.
Where she sounds like Nicki with some of the, like, I know one she did like this, one of like the inflections in her voice, kind of like vocally sounded like Nicki.
And she does the same thing with the Kendrick style thing too.
I'm saying
like how Kendrick did ADHD.
Yeah, she did that on the.
That's what I'm saying. She wears
hide and seek track.
Yeah, that's what I said. She wears her influences on her sleeve, but it isn't a bad thing because she uses them well.
But I'm saying her voice, I think she's unique in how she sounds when she just rapping on like some of these I got her voice, like I got her identity.
Did you listen to Scarlet by Doja Cat?
Nah,
I want you to listen to it. Like I said,
Doja,
different production, but these two sound similar. And I had to look it up. They went on tour together. To me, I'm like, this makes sense. This makes so much sense.
But it's a female.
No.
She had the big track. She got to go on tour, hook her on tour with the
But I'm
hottest
saying
track,
this
the hottest
sounds
chick.
a good, like her rapping ability sounds like Doja's rapping ability.
Yeah.
To me, they share a lot of commonalities.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, that Nicki tree is strong when you really take it from Nicki.
Facts, because Nicki is probably the.
But I'm saying, why don't these other girls but I'm saying it like you can hear Nicki.
Yeah,
you
but
can
you
hear her
you
style.
gotta understand. Some people gravitate to something else they want to sell.
I said that it's.
I know.
As
But
well.
I'm saying like when it comes to like you can get somebody like Lotto or Meg, they probably take something from Nicki too, but it's certain stuff that they want to use. Like Nicki took from Lil' Kim.
Yeah, that's why I said she sounds like Lil' Kim on some tracks. I think it was the Bullfrog one where she sounded like Lil' Kim, where the bravado, the heavier voice.
Even though you technically sound like Biggie, but
yeah,
Lil Yachty the new Biggie,
stop it,
rapping for these
stop
women out
it,
here.
stop it,
And
stop
then
being
Biggie
nasty.
saying all that little nasty stuff in his
Hey, you
rhymes.
look so good.
Suck on your daddy ween. Just saying.
But my only critique with this is like, one, and also another thing, some of these songs did feel like demos. I'm like, okay, it's like some songs is like 1:30, and I'm like, this feels like you trying to testing the waters right here. And I enjoyed it, but I was like, dang, this kind of ended way too early.
I only got that from. So let me give you my whole overall perspective on like some of the tracks, like when it comes to like the short ones, because to me that brings me back to her EPs. She had a lot of short songs.
Yeah, and that's why to me I
So
feel
I
like they
thought-
just exist in the
So I
ether.
thought that was just a part of like stuff she do, and like I don't think we'll ever get another album like this from her. A mixtape.
I don't want to say it like this. I hope not. I kind of want it to be fully fleshed out because to me this is more of like, this is a sampler.
It's a mixtape, yeah. It's like it's showing, it's display to me. It's like this is giving
It's a skill
everything, yeah.
showcase, like I said.
But also, it's to me, it's bigger because she has the record labels around her. It feels more, more put behind her.
She has money behind her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it sounds, and I feel like her next project, her album will be grander, and I think it'll probably be shorter, and I think it'll be less rappy tracks. I think she's gonna dive more into singing.
Oh, I hope not.
I think she will.
I know. That's why I'm saying she's taking a lot from that.
Yeah, I
Doechii
think
tree.
this wouldn't happen. If she do this again, it won't be her debut. I don't think she'll go her debut like this. I think she's gonna have like
I think
three
it'll
hot
be
singles.
Yeah,
on
I
there.
think it'll be more concentrated.
Yeah.
Track listing will be shorter.
Yeah,
it'll
and it'll
probably
be
around an
more.
hour.
Yeah, you think it'll be a longer album?
Around an hour.
I think it'll be around the same time. I just think it'll be more fleshed out tracks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I said less tracks.
Yeah, less tracks, but I think it'll be. I thought you said around an hour.
Yeah, around an hour. 1 hour.
I think it'll be around like 40 something. Well, I can't really project, but I'm just saying. I think we agree.
Yeah, we're
I think it's gonna be We think it's gonna be shorter. I think she'll be more not shorter. I think she'll have more fleshed out tracks. I don't think it's gonna be much rapping on there.
And I saw someone do a stat saying that this album has 51% rapping, 49% singing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang. I'm like, because
Not bad.
I hate this because I really like what she did on here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want her to be the rap girl, like that rap girl. I don't want her to go in the Doja Cat lane. I know that makes the most money. I don't want her to go in that Doja Cat lane where half your album is pop, half your album is rapping. Give me that full rap album. But I know that's always not where the money's at.
Yeah.
And it might not be best for her, especially with SZA having such success as a pop artist now.
Yeah. I think TD got another one, bro.
No, TDE definitely has another one. But this is the thing, though. Do we think she's going to be further than Isaiah Rashad career-wise in terms of popularity, or about even? That's the real question I have. Because to me, she's another Isaiah Rashad in terms of someone that's showing promise, someone that's coming out with great quality music and projects. Well,
I think her ceiling is higher than Isaiah.
I think it is too because she's a woman,
I think
and that's not a bad thing.
I don't think it's because she's a woman. I think she's more versatile.
No, I'm thinking it's because a woman because she has way more skill than a lot of her peers.
And she's more marketable as a woman as well.
Yeah, I don't want to say like this, even though she says an album. She's like, oh, why they want to take a chance on me because I'm a dark-skinned B1 or whatever. I'm just like, this could be marketable. Yeah. This is, and she has a high amount of skill. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this right here, she has a higher ceiling to me than the Isaiah Rashad. And some of her storytelling that I did like on this album, like when she was talking to the one guy and he was like, oh, he's cheating on me. And he was like, oh, he was cheating on me with a dude.
Yeah.
Like, I like stuff like that. And to me, this album was really good. This is, to me, is a top 10 album of the year contender for me. Mm-hmm. Because I really enjoyed what Doechii presented to me on this project. Like I said, to me, she's like the game. Because I've heard the way she sounds sonically. I've heard this before, but she mixed-matched it into a way that I really did enjoy it. Yeah. This is why I said she sounds like Isaiah Rashad, but she also sounds like Nicki vocally. And she also sounds like Doja Cat, the way she raps. Mm-hmm. But to me, putting it together, it's like a perfect marriage. Because I never thought that something like that would work out as well. And so I really did enjoy what she did bring on this. Like I said, she's the game for me. The Game is a good rapper. He could come out with great projects. Yeah. It's just some of his antics outside, and his quality control was really bad. The quality control on this was really high, and it was really good. Yeah. It came out to turn out for a really great project. I'm not going to lie, though. She had me messed up with that first impression, though. But this right here, the first impression with the YouTube.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. I almost wrote her. I did write it off. This right here was good, though. My favorite song probably is that Nisa and Ultima one.
That's a good one. That's right after Boom Bap. I like Boom Bap.
Yeah, and I really like that because to me it gave me that Doja Cat vibe where it's like, I'm not taking this too seriously, but I can still rap. That's why I say I hear a lot of her inspirations and her peers. Yeah. Like I said, she takes from Kendrick, she takes from Isaiah Rashad, she takes from Nicki, she takes from Lil Kim, she takes from all that, which isn't bad. She just wears it on her sleeve a bit too much for me. I feel like once she refines it, like how Isaiah Rashad did from Sylvia Demo to Sunstyle Raid, oh man, this is it. But for a breakout mixtape, I think phenomenal. This is an A+ for me.
Yeah, I just don't see them packaging something like this for her again. Mm-hmm. I don't see it.
I don't want to say it like this. I don't want a sample or platter like this. Mm-hmm. Give me the meal.
Yeah, just because it's a mixtape.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, give me the meal.
Yeah, it's marketed as a mixtape,
and they have TDE is one of the best labels to me. Yeah. Like in terms of like,
we thought they fell off and like we know what they're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought that. People thought that because Kendrick left. I never thought that.
Nobody. I didn't think it because Kendrick left. Shoot, you think of the last Kendrick project. Think of what J-Rock put out. Schoolboy Q last project.
Quality
nobody
projects.
Cared about.
Still quality projects, just not to a high degree from what they did
from what they was doing and what we do. Well, I know what you do. You base them off their discography, and I'm just going by the discography.
I would say that those
people was thinking y'all was falling down. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah was gone for a while. You know, he couldn't keep his the bottle out of his mouth at the time.
Oh, I think you about to say that tape off the internet.
Oh boy, I ain't nothing about that.
I forgot all about that. We just reminded each other of stuff today.
God. But I really like this, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, man, like I'm gonna play this, finish it off when I leave, man. But pretty good project, bro. But like B, we ain't gonna be able to have that other discussion. Yeah, I gotta dip.
I know.
But hey,
Doechii, shout out to you for this project that you put out here because this was a really good sampler platform.
It was, man.
This is a really good project. Like I said, it's not bad. Do you wear your inspiration on your sleeve? Yes, but like I said, you mix-matched it into a way where I really enjoyed the packaging of it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Those are my only critiques. Yeah. I'm not saying that's bad. Yeah. Everybody takes inspiration from something. It's just how you use those inspirations. Because I don't want you to be a bad imitation of those things.
In the next 5 years, we're going to be having that conversation. Yo, is this album better than that mixtape? ABHL? No. I'm like, they're going to abbreviate it and everything. I'm like, oh my God. I'm
like, I'm just calling Alligator Bites.
Yeah, is that like a Florida thing? I never heard that.
The alligator thing?
Alligator Bites Never Heal.
I never heard of that, but I thought the alligator thing was because she's from Florida. Man and all that. Yeah. But yeah, I really do like the packaging of it. I really do like the project. I like the cover.
Yeah, I love the cover.
It's very.
I like her aesthetic too.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I really like her aesthetic.
Yeah, man. I rock with you, Doechii, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
But
we gonna support here. You got some fans now. Well, you got some people that's in tune to the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Oh yeah, facts. Because this was good.
Yeah.
B.
This was really good.
It was really good. Yeah. And I wanted to come in here and
hate it.
Boy,
I didn't. I wanted to give her a chance.
I didn't.
You know, I give everybody a chance.
I saw everybody on Twitter glazing, bro. And I'm
like, I did too, and I'm just like, it ain't as great as y'all making it seem. Yeah. It's great, but it's not like, to me. I guess my thing is like, to me, a more fleshed out album like this is like Scarlet.
Yeah.
And so I have more like, you know.
I'm gonna have to listen to Scarlett one of these days.
I
Man.
love that project, man. From a female rapper.
Cause Kiss Me More not on there that one.
No,
Kiss Me
that's
More.
Planet Her.
I think I listened to some of that album, not all of it. Kiss Me More.
I like all of Doja's projects.
You a Doja fan, bro?
I am. She's my favorite female hip hop artist right now.
You a nasty
well,
dude.
Doechii too now. But yeah.